Hey everybody! Today what I'm going to make is mincemeat pies. So we're only a few days before Christmas, and tonight my kids have a Christmas concert, so I needed to bring something for the bake sale. So I thought, what a better time to make mincemeat pies. So by pies, they're sort of more like tarts. I think maybe you would call them hand pies. They're small and tasty and full of delicious mincemeat. If you don't know what mincemeat is, it's like a pie filling, but it's kind of fruity and, well, they call it mincemeat because it has suet in it, which is like beef fat. It's fantastic. Anyway. The particular brand that I buy is called Edie Smith, which is, I'm pretty sure, a Canadian company. So if you aren't Canadian, which a lot of you are not, you just kind of have to try out different brands until you find one you like. There are many different kinds of mincemeat. So I'm using my go-to pie crust recipe, which I will link in the description box. And I'm just rolling it out pretty good and thin. Then I'm going to use a sealer jar ring to cut out circles. These are pretty simple. You just take one of the rounds for the bottom and one for the top. And then you just take a spoonful of the mincemeat, making sure you keep it in the middle of the pie because we're going to need to seal the edges so that it doesn't go splooey all over in the oven. So then what we do is we take a little bit of water and just run it around the edge of the rounds. Slightly damp, and then just press the second layer on top. Make sure you get it pressed down good all the way around, because if you don't, like I said, splooey in the oven. Then use a sharp knife and poke a vent right in the top, just so that the steam can get out instead of trying to go out through the weakest point, which is going to be your joint. Okay, so the last thing we do before we put them in the oven is we're going to do an egg wash. So I've just beaten an egg white, and I actually use a basting brush, but if you have a pastry brush, that works too. Just swipe over the tops of the parts with the egg wash. This will make the pastry turn a nice golden brown and look really shiny and gorgeous. And then just take a pinch of white sugar and sprinkle right on the top. And then we're going to bake them in a 400-degree oven until they're golden brown. And after 20 minutes in the oven, they came out nice and brown and gorgeous. And hang on a second and I'll cut into one and you can see what they look like on the inside. We'll pick the little guy here. Still smoking hot. So what we have is just a little cute little pocket of mincemeat. They look perfect. So that is how I make mincemeat pies. I will link in the description box the stuff that I used and the recipe for the pie crust. You can also check out my video on that, which was how to make Thanksgiving pie. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel where I do lots more cooking. Have a great day.